What's up guys, KungFUTPanda here. We are gonna start this episode off by opening our daily login pack. Hopefully get a board out of this one. It is actually going to be a man of the match item, so hopefully that's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a right winger, an 86, we will take that, that's not too bad. Free 86 and also an 82, so let's just send both of them into the club. But the main thing I'm gonna be focusing on is the FUT Champs. I have 12 hours to go and I have 13 games. Hopefully I'll get it done and hopefully I am gonna be satisfied with the results. So let's just jump right into the first game. 4-3 is my current score. That was a very nice pass towards Mbappe, finding De Bruyne, and he puts me back. He puts me up to 1-0 straight off in the 3rd minute. Hopefully we'll be able to keep it going. That's a nice pass towards Harry Kane. Hopefully he can control it. He can, and it is going to be 2-0 for me. So Harry Kane puts me up in the lead in the 16th minute. A lot of space for Rodrigo here. And that might be a penalty for me. Yeah, there we go. I think it should be a penalty. So we are just gonna go to the right straight away. Harry Kane is gonna be our taker. And we do end up scoring. So it is going to be 3-0 for us. 21st minute. But the guy doesn't want to quit just yet. So hopefully we'll be able to bank a couple of more goals against him. A Hail Mary attempt by Ronaldo that is gonna go through. Yeah. So we get scored on straight off front kickoff with 97 Ronaldo. Ooh, that's actually amazing. Unfortunately, I end up eating the second goal. I did get a phone call in the middle and my camera settings got fucked, so now I was playing with them. And yeah, well, unfortunately, we end up eating one goal, but yeah, we still have a goal in hand, so hopefully we can extend that here with Harry Kane. He is super clunky though, but I think I'm playing better. I think I should be winning this game. I just need to focus, because now 2 goals came out of stupid, silly mistakes, and yeah, let's just not allow any more of them. Oh man, what a stupid rebound, and I do end up hitting the equalizer for 3-3. So I think I just need to like take my passes and just like sort of break his defense like I did here, and that is gonna lead to an easy goal for 4-3. So yeah, I think he started like using a lot of pressure. That's what fucked with me. But yeah, if I string my passes nicely, I think I have the recipe to win this game. So we managed to get our 5th victory here, but man, this was a tough one. I almost threw it away. Yeah, I had a phone call in the middle. My dad called me and I had to answer, so I wasted all my 3 pauses. I had no pauses left. In the meanwhile, because I used my iPhone as my camera, that stopped working, and I was trying to fix that. That's when I got the 2nd or 3rd goal. Yeah, overall just like an unnecessarily sweaty game, but we managed to get the win in the end. Man, unfortunately I ended up eating the 1st goal. It was Henry who took it, and yeah, man, that's cheesy. That is so cheesy, man. Just 1-2 passes and that's it. Yeah, this guy can hold the ball while that's going for him. But yeah, we're gonna stay in the middle for this one. Thankfully, we managed to save it. Unfortunately, that is a goal by Pires, and yeah, he takes a 2-0 lead. This is now gonna be a really tough one to beat, but maybe with a kickoff glitch that's successful? Yeah, that still gives me a chance. So 2-1 in this one, maybe we can still catch up. So back at square one, basically. There's a chance, and it is going to go in. It is going to be a goal in the 89th minute for 2-2. So I do manage to force extra time. I did kill all of my players, basically. Look at them, they're all so tired. I substituted Mbappe out, so that's going to be a problem now for the 2nd half. But we don't care, man. I got that goal, so thankfully I've managed to force extra time. So now let me just see if everything is looking good here, because I did make some changes. Man, my heart is racing. Like, I was really cooking him in the last couple of minutes, but everything just seemed to be deflecting. Now something went in, so whew, I can breathe a bit more easily. Now let's not concede a corner. Ball is back with Eusebio for a green time finish though, and we do end up taking the lead in extra time. Let's just keep it going, man. 96th minute, let's not waste this, man. I want to get one more goal in, but oof, this is not how you do it, man. Keeper movement. There we go. A lot of luck, man, a lot of luck, a lot of errors on his part as well in this game, but it's not over yet, man. I don't want to celebrate too fast, but I am definitely feeling a lot better than I was a couple of minutes ago. Fuck me, man. That was just insane pressure from his part, but Red Lewandowski manages to get him the goal. So we are gonna go 2 penalties for the first time. Thankfully, we managed to save the first one. Let's just go right on this attempt. Whew. Sweating bullets here, man. Let's see what he's gonna do on the 2nd, though. Yeah, he gets us on the second, so unfortunately he goes right, we go left, or just the other way around. Let's go straight down the middle. It is going to be a goal. Ah, man, this is tough. Trying to watch for his face moving, but I don't see it, so I'm just gonna stay in the middle. This time he did go to the right, unfortunately. Whew. Top bins by Jonathan David. He guesses the way, but it just wasn't enough. Let's just go left. I think he's gonna go left. Nah, he goes right. But yeah, good chances so far. We're gonna go straight down the middle once again with KDB here. Thankfully it does go in, so no penalties missed so far. This is the final one. Can we save it? I don't know where he's gonna shoot, man. I don't know. Think he wants to go left. Nah, he is going right. Oh man, let's just not miss this one. I'm just gonna go left. That's what I'm gonna do. So left, straight off. Let's time this one. Yeah, there we go. He guesses the way, but it was enough. Thankfully, we managed to win the penalty shootout. So once again, we managed to grab ourselves a victory. This game was super sweaty, man. The guy was so good at playing defense, it was insane. But he let 2 chances in, and on penalties, I win it. Yeah, unfortunately, we end up losing this game. But what can you do? 3-2 in this one. But yeah, I tried to fight it. This guy was just super good at making those runs in, like into space. So what can you do? Sometimes you're just beaten by the better player. But yeah, the statistics show everything you need to know. Vieira doesn't manage to get the goal off. It was an empty net, but just into the defender. But yeah, I think I may get a rage quit now. Yeah, there we go. So 3-0. We do end up getting our 7th victory. 7-4 at the moment. So technically I still have theoretical chances to get 14 wins. I can still afford to lose 2 games out of the next 9. But that's obviously going to be a challenge. For now though, it is getting pretty late in the evening for me. So I am still going to record the gameplay. But yeah, I'm only going to show like some highlights if anything too special is going to be happening. But yeah, I'm just gonna play out the games in silence, basically, not to disturb my neighbors. And yeah, I'll be back with the rewards, so hopefully it went well. So we went into the weekend league at 7-4, and unfortunately the first game did not start well. I ended up eating the first goal in the 8th minute. And yeah, I was just really struggling. All of the games I felt like were really hard. I did get quite lucky here with the bad time shot, but you know, it still went in. But that actually gave me some motivation, and I managed to grab the winning goal for 2-1 in the 59th minute. And then just 2 minutes later, I grabbed another 62nd minute, and yeah, it was 3-1 for me. And then in the very last attack of the game, I had another chance. Unfortunately, I missed it, but still, it was enough. And 8-4, we went into the next game. And I don't know what it is, man, but once again, I ended up conceding the first goal. So that's obviously not the greatest start, but yeah, I just kept fighting every single time. I did get quite lucky here with this rebound, but yeah, you know, you'll take them when they get it. They happen to against me so often, and I just kept going once again. So in the 28th minute, I managed to go up 2-1. Rodrigo put me there. And then in the second half, you know, we were fighting back and forth, but I managed to grab the next goal. Nice run there, and Vieira put me up to 3-1. That actually forced a rage quit, so we were up to 9-4 in the weekend league. I was feeling good, you know, I was feeling confident. And when this kickoff glitch happened in the next game, you know, it just went even better. Kane finished it off very coolly, and I was up 1-0. But unfortunately, this guy was pretty good, so he did pull 1 goal back basically straight away in the 9th minute. But like I said, I didn't give up. You know, I'm just trying different tactics, changing formations, and it works in the 22nd minute where I go 2-1 up. And then, yeah, this formation, like I went to a defensive 3 at the back instead of a 5 at the back. And it was just better. This was a very lucky shot. I don't know how that went in, but it did. So it was 3-1 for me. And then in the second half, 62nd minute, very nice run by David. I absolutely loved him. I always substituted Kane for him. And yeah, he put me up to 4-1. So I was up to 10-4. Had a real chance now, you know, needed 4 wins, and I could afford to lose 2 more games, and I could still get to 14. But unfortunately, in the next game, I matched up against someone who is absolutely, he was dominating me the entire game. So it was 2-0 for him. And in the 37th minute, he managed to grab 1 more goal. So yeah, that's when I decided to just pause the game. Like, no point in playing against this guy, Lizard FC. He was just much better than me. And so I was 10-5 in the weekend league. And once again, I end up eating the first goal in the 27th minute. But yeah, I once again fought on. So there was a nice green timed finish by Mbappe to put me back up to 1-1. But unfortunately, in the 82nd minute, he manages to make some passes. Fooled my defender there. KungFUTPanda just went swimming. And unfortunately, he grabs a goal for 2-1. I did have 1 more chance at the end. But unfortunately, he did block me here. So nothing happened, and I lost the next game. So 10-6. Couldn't afford to lose any more games, and I had to win 4. Started off well, though, in the 14th minute with a nice low ball by Mbappe to get me going. Unfortunately, he came right back in the 24th minute. and didn't stop. So in the 34th minute, he made a very nice run. Ake just couldn't track him. I did make a mistake here by moving the keeper, but yeah, what can you do? Still, just before the halftime could end, I had a chance with Kane, and he ended up putting it in for 2-2. So yeah, quite a sweaty game, but in the second half, 62nd minute, he fools me there. I went swimming with Van Dijk, and he was back up to 3-2. But then in the 82nd minute, I don't even know what happened there, man. How that ball got to his player. But yeah, he managed to finish off the game with 4-2. Yeah, what can you do? Like when stuff like that happens, you just don't know how to react. But you know, I don't give up, so I try to keep fighting. In the 86th minute, I managed to grab one more chance. Here was David, a lovely shot, and it went in. So I still had a fighting chance, 4-3. And in the very last attack, I got another chance. I got a penalty. So, you know, here was a chance to force things into extra time and maybe try and stop this guy because he was pretty good, but I was still having good chances. I decided to go to the right, but unfortunately, he saved the penalty and the score remained 4-3 for him. So I did end up getting my 7th loss here. 14 wins, unfortunately, got lost there. But in the next game, I was decided to at least get to 11. Starting off well, a nice rebound there. St. Maximin green times it, and suddenly I was up to 2-0. And it stayed that way for most of the game, man. But in the 67th minute, I made a mistake and got a goal. And then one more time in the 74th minute, he managed to string some nice passes along, put a lot of pressure on me, and that was a goal for 2-2. So that was quite unfortunate, but straight off from kickoff, I managed to send David, the absolute super sub of this weekend. He was the star, green time finish, and I managed to grab a goal. That was at the beginning of extra time, basically. But unfortunately, he once again managed to grab 2 penalties. And yeah, we went for another shootout. So he scored the first goal, I go in the middle, and I scored the second. Did try to catch him off guard here, but he went to the left. I thought he was going to go right. Unfortunately, he guessed the right way, but thankfully the shot was good enough. But yeah, his shot wasn't, so he saved it. He saved mine. He scored the next one, and yeah, this is where my nerves started to come in. Unfortunately, he saved one more shot for me. I failed to score. I failed to save that one, and unfortunately, won the first game on penalties, but lost the second, so what can you do? But yeah, I was just decided to keep going. Unfortunately, once again, ended up conceding the first goal, but I had a nice chance in the 54th minute. It took the first half, but I got to 1-1, and then once again, here was David running and fucking scoring. Just absolutely amazing, and he did manage to get me to 11 wins, so yeah, at least there is that. So I managed to play the remaining games, and unfortunately I didn't manage to get to 14 wins. I do have some good news though. We finally did get the compensation for the League 1 mistake that happened. So I did get 2 more red picks. Hopefully we can pack something good from there. I do also have 3 84 plus players. This one I got from the objective. That's 1 of 3, I think. So let's crack this one open. I'm pretty sure this one didn't come from the weekend league, and it's unfortunately just going to give me an 84. I'm going to go for Alma Youth here, just because why not? And let's see what the other 2 picks are going to give me. So I do start off with an 85 rated Chic. That's okay. And the second one is going to have an 84 Sergio Ramos for me. So far, nothing too good out of these picks. Let's open up the compensation packs next. So 1 of 3 League 1 team of the season. Can we get something good? That's actually pretty good, man. 95 Marquinhos. I will definitely take that. That is a great pull. And let's see if we can top it with the second one. Nah, unfortunately not this time. I am gonna go for a red Samba here. But yeah, 95 Marquinhos. That is certainly great. Let's see what I did in the Serie A though. So hopefully we can get some nice red picks out of this one. Come on, show me something good. I'm gonna go for a Martinez. That's not the worst one. It could definitely be way worse. And let's see what the second pick is gonna be. So I do also end up pulling Bremer, I suppose, 93 rated. So yeah, both of them picks, they all had like 1 good player. So Martinez out of this one, Marquinhos out of the League 1 pack. Not too bad so far. So I do have an 8 Serie A player pack first, so let's see if I can get something good out of this one. It is going to be a board, I accidentally skipped it, but let's see what I can get. So it's going to be an 84, that's nothing too special. So yeah, that was the untradeable pack that I have stored up, and now I have the 2 packs from the Weekend League. So starting things off with a rare player pack, 12 rare players. Unfortunately, nothing too special. It is going to be a board though, so it's going to be a Spanish central midfielder. That's going to be Fabian, 83. Yeah, not really the greatest pull, so I'm just going to send everything in the club, send these 2 duplicates in the transfer list, and yeah, just hope for something a bit more from the ultimate pack. So 30 players, all gold, all rare. Come on, EA, show me the team of the season loading screen. It's not a team of the season, it's a man of the match, so let's see who it is. I don't know Oof, that's just an 85. That is pretty bad. Let's see if there's anything hiding behind him. Oh wow, that is a bad pack. So unfortunately, none of this is gonna help me out. But yeah, at least the red picks were okay, so definitely could be worse from the weekend league.